Ms. Deanna Wilson is your class speaker. The Provost Selection Committee chose Deanna for this honor from a group of outstanding candidates nominated from our academic programs. Deanna has played critical roles on stage and behind the scenes at musical performances at Western, in the Bellingham community, and beyond. A soprano section leader in Western's concert choir, she has performed a wide variety of music from opera and classical music to jazz and more contemporary pieces. Deanna has worked as a musical or choir director for several community organizations, including the Bellingham Theatre Guild, and traveled to South America with our concert choir in 2009 to perform in Argentina and Uruguay. After graduation, Deanna plans to become a music teacher. Please welcome your class speaker.
I would like to thank President Shepard, Provost Reardon, and Dean Guyette for inviting me to speak today. It is an honor to speak in front of my family, friends, fellow graduates, and Western faculty, alumni, and staff. Congratulations to all the students here for completing their degrees. It is a great accomplishment, and we should all be very proud of the hard work that has brought us here. Good morning, class. My name is Miss Wilson, and I will be your substitute teacher for today. It says here in the sub-plan that your teacher would like us to start off with some singing. Okay, so please repeat after me on la. La, la, la. Ready? Ready, and. Oh, we have some singers with us today. Great job. Okay, so let's try that one more time. And this time, as we breathe, I want you to put your hand on your belly button. First of all, sit up, please, because we have to have good posture for our singing. So sit up, put your hand on your belly button, and this time, as you breathe in, make your hand move. Okay, ready? Breathe, and la. Excellent, very nice job. These three notes you just sang represent three women who have made a difference in my life and have each taught me something very specific. Passion. My mom, Cynthia, introduced me to music at an early age. I grew up listening to her play the piano in our home. She played everything from Frosty the Snowman to Bach, Liszt, and Schumann. She was my first piano teacher and the first to encourage me to pursue music. She was there to celebrate with me after concerts and recitals. She was also there to encourage me when my non-music friends asked me if I'd be taking any real classes next quarter. She inspired and fueled a passion for music that will stay with me for the rest of my life. Excellence. My sophomore year, I auditioned and was accepted into Western's elite concert choir under the direction of Dr. Leslie Gelker-Cohn. Later that year, I was hired as her assistant and choral librarian, a campus job that changed the course of my experience at Western. Through that position, I had the opportunity to work closely with one of the best and most innovative choral conductors in the nation. I designed concert programs that were edited 3, 4, and 5 times until every detail and margin was just right. I organized various events as well as maintained the department's collection of choral music. I quickly learned how to kindly but firmly pursue my peers when their music was not turned in at the end of the quarter. Through that job and Dr. Gelker-Cohn's example, I received a behind-the-scenes look into what it takes to create a first-rate music program, nothing less than excellence. Many elements must come together to create excellence. A conductor must be knowledgeable, organized, attentive, personable, physically coordinated, and musical, to name a few. The concert programs I revised over and over are just one small example of how Dr. Gelker-Cohn holds herself and those around her to a high standard. Through Dr. Gelker-Cohn's kind instruction, I learned to never settle for mediocrity and always strive for excellence. compassion. The last piece of my education at Western was a student teaching internship, where I was providentially placed at Mount Baker High School and junior high with the extraordinary Linda Moore. Mrs. Moore is known throughout the school as a favorite teacher, and as soon as you step into her classroom and meet her, you'll know why. Each day she greets her students with a warm smile and cheerily asks, "How are you?" You can tell by the tone of her voice and the gentle expression on her face that she truly cares. Once inside the classroom, she pushes her students to expand their musical abilities while always fostering an atmosphere of mutual respect and professionalism. Mrs. Moore showed me how to make the classroom not only a place of instruction and learning, but a place of safety and warmth. Many of our students expressed to me a respect and affection for Mrs. Moore that goes beyond courtesy, a feeling of admiration born of time spent building trust and showing compassion. Under the expert guidance of Linda Moore, I learned how to engage each student with respect, care, and most of all, compassion. You sang 3 notes today. The combination of these pitches make up a chord that represents what I have learned in my life up to this point. To me, those notes represent passion, excellence, and compassion. Each of you have had your own experiences at home with your family, at school with your teachers and peers, and in the community beyond this university. Those experiences form the unique and talented person that is you. Fellow students, today we graduate. It is my hope that you have all found something you feel passionate about, whether it's performing on stage, advocating for the environment, or becoming the next Bill Gates. I encourage you to pursue your passion with a tenacity that never settles for mediocrity and always strives for excellence. As you enter the real world, never forget that we are not meant to better ourselves for selfish ends, but to show compassion and use our talents and our skills to improve the lives of those around us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Deanna.